Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Hal Newhouser gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here. Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
Kenny Lofton.
Here comes the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Larry Doby. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Cy Young is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So coming to the plate, Al Kaline. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they start him out away with a cold strike. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep. Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Road. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate now, Ty Cobb. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here's the 3-0. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Cobb leads off second with one gone in the inning. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So striding in, Jonathan Schoop. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Detroit is off to an early 1-0 lead. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now the 1-0.
That's ball two. I got 2-1 to count.
well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So now Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses with it, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Here now the 2-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
In now, Jordan Luplow. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maben. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. From the stretch. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Two out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Into the box, Al Kaline. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Lofton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Tigers. Digging in now, Roberto Perez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kaline will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar.
In now for Cleveland, Omar Vizquel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Score holds. It's 3-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, number 0.
One gone here in the Detroit third. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. The 1-0. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Two out with the man at first. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One left for Detroit, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now in the box, Larry Doby. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
Nope,
and a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's outside.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cobb is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far out...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Way to go. For the Tigers.
Bottom of the inning now. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The left fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And a ball 1-0. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Austin Romine is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Al Kaline.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Al Kaline. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Cleveland.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
The left unit, number 24.
Stepping up now, Domingo Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down here 5-1. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Vizquel backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Number 0.
Into the box, Ty Cobb. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. On the ground to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Carlos Carrasco enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Carlos Carrasco.
Alan Trammell will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-0. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here's the 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Tigers leave 1. They're up 5-1. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
No,
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he popped him up. Goodrum in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
In now, Omar Vizquel. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now a move over to first. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Larry Doby. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Two pitches fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Ready for another chance. Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Austin Romine will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman,
Nico Goodrum will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for Detroit. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down here 5-1. Stepping in, Al Kaline, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
The right fielder, Al Kaline.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball three. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 0.
Ready now, Ty Cobb. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're up 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 8.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Ready for another shot now, Jordan Luplow. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell.
Alan Trammell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Up and in for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 out, nobody on. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. John Schreiber comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 71, John Schreiber.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Larry Doby, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
5-1, the final total in today's game. Detroit took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hal Newhouser earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.